Hello! If you're new to my channel, my name is Keith. I do a lot of different things, as in hiking, how-tos, and Netflix reviews. So make sure to subscribe below, hit the little bell to get notifications on when I post more videos, and with that, let's take a look. Hello, hello, hello! So I am going to attempt to make popcorn from scratch. I have never, ever made popcorn from scratch. Well, okay, I lied. I used to have a popcorn maker, but that was very easy. You just put popcorn in and pops yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make this popcorn. It may become a disaster. It may be I burnt popcorn. I don't know. So let's figure this out, shall we? Okay, so I have my popcorn maker here. So I think what I have to do is turn it on, and then you put butter or oil in it. I don't know how quickly that heats up. So I'm actually going to try to use my butter. See how this works. I don't know how much to put in. Is this hot? No, it's not hot. Maybe, what if I made like that? Would like this be enough butter, do you think? Like that right there? From here on. I like my popcorn buttery. So we'll try. Ooh, it goes round and round and round. Oh no, I think it's going to fully melt my butter. Okay, so what they said, this is my roommate, so I'm not for sure how exactly this works. Actually melts quite quickly. So I think what I have to do, I think he said just to put one in or a couple in. I think I have to put this over it. No, I think that's good. Okay, well, I'm just gonna add some. And it's supposed to stir it by itself. And that's enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, so we're gonna put it in. Put this on top, I think. I don't know. So, from there, we are going to just watch it pop. Or maybe I will fast forward it. I think I'll fast forward it. Okay. Here's it. I think I might have burnt it. Did I burn it? It looks burnt. No, it's not burnt. I like it. Hooray! Popcorn! Homemade popcorn! Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. What are you doing? I might watch a Netflix show. If I do, that was rude. That was rude. That was rude again. If I do watch a Netflix show, I'll let you know what it is and how I like it. Anyway, with that, I am off. Don't know what I'm going to do this week, but we will find something. So I want to talk to you about a series that I had just finished watching. I am very conflicted about this series. I don't know whether to like it or to hate it. It's directed by Simon Barry. It has the same production as the HBO series from Game of Thrones. So I don't know if they're trying to get that fan base over to watch this or not. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to happen. But this series is called Warrior Nun. It's actually based on a 90s comic series. They did do a little bit of changing with the characters and the roles of the characters from the comics to obviously Netflix like they always do. But yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I mean, number one, Alba Batista, this is her first English speaking role because she is Portuguese. This is her first speaking English role. I thought she did a very good job of her portrayal of the character Ava. She could probably go on and make many, many more series of this type, but she did a fantastic job. A couple things that just kind of really annoyed me, and it's because they just kind of fizzled out and they just kind of dropped it during the series. Like the first episode, you have this voiceover. You have Ava's voiceover, and it's the first and the second, and then it just kind of, it's gone. You don't hear that anymore. I wish they would have kept that. I wish they would have kept it as her character telling her story, and then we've seen it as well, instead of her starting that and then just dropping it and here's the story. The second is that there's this group of kids, about 4 kids, that are mansion squatters. They drop that as well. It just, bye-bye. No longer here. So that's very frustrating. Because I like to see a story continue and then have some sort of ending of why these characters are no longer in the series. Kill them off, you know? Oh, my dad died, I had to go across the ocean, you know? Something. But this just kind of drops them. So that's kind of very, very frustrating because I don't like that. I don't like that in the series. The whole series, there's 10 episodes. I only liked 3 episodes out of the 10. The first episode, the 9th, and the 10th episodes. The other stuff in between, I think I fell asleep. Apparently it wasn't that interesting to me to keep my attention. So that kind of tells you a little bit about the series. It's not clear of what the series is until the actual last 2 episodes. You know that this character has a halo in her back and she has these fantastic superhero or superpowers that come up in the first episode, and she's kind of like trying to figure everything out, and then when she does, it kind of flatlines after that. It's just kind of, there's no forward moving until the last 2 episodes, and then you're like, oh, this is why, and oh, okay, I see it. But not all of your answers or questions get answered. So that's another frustrating part. So I don't know. Out of 2 thumbs up, I only give it a 1. And that's being generous. So I don't know what to think. So have you seen it? If you have, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts to this series? Is this going to be a monster hunting series that is going to be continued? I do know that Netflix is doing a 2nd series. I don't know when. I know this series just came out on July 2nd, I believe. So it's very, very soon that Netflix is showing and putting it out there that there's going to be a season 2 very soon. So I don't know. I don't know. Would I watch this series again? No. When I watch the second series, I might see the first episode to see where it's going, but if it came up, I probably wouldn't click on it to watch it. I would rather watch something else like Money Heist, which I did a review on. So I'll put the link down below so you can check that out. I'm in the middle of The Politician, which Bette Midler's in. I mean, who doesn't love Bette Midler? So yeah, I'd rather watch that. Was this a waste of 9 hours of my life? Kind of, sort of, yes. So I'm just giving it a 1 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down, 1 thumbs up. That's what I'm giving it. I don't think it's worth binge watching whatsoever. So with that, I am off to make dinner because I'm hungry. Maybe my critique is because I'm hangry. I don't think so, but I'm gonna go make some dinner. Tonight I think we're going to make Swedish meatballs because I went to IKEA and I was craving their meatballs with their sauce that they put on. Oh, so good. So I think I'm gonna make that tonight. So if you want to come along, let's go make some dinner. Tonight I am making meatballs. Well, let me clarify. I am not making meatballs. I am putting frozen meatballs into the oven and cooking them. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I love my Swedish meatballs. They are so good. I went up to Denver today to drop off somebody at the airport, and I saw a friend, and then after that I was like, I need to go to IKEA to get some hangers because I am out of hangers for my clothes. So I just got a pack of hangers and I was like, wait a second. They have their Swedish meatballs for sale. So I picked up a couple packages. And then of course, with that, I also picked up their gravy. I love this stuff. Even though this is actually made in Hungary and it's not Swedish, but still, it's so good. I still like it. So that is what I'm doing. I am currently putting my meatballs on my tray. It's time to put my meatballs in the oven. So, go cook, my little friends. Cook, cook, cook. Okay. I need to set the time. Timer set. 15 minutes. Start. Okay. So while that's working, I am going to make the sauce. So it's asking for 1.5 cups of cold water. 1 1/4 cups of cold water, if I can read directions. Sometimes I have an issue with. Perfect. And now we are going to make this boil. And I think I'm going to put a lid over it to help it boil faster. Boil! Okay, now that it is boiling, it now says to put the package in. Let's see, cold water, bring to boil, add the sauce packet and 50 milliliters of heavy cream. So, throw this in here. Perfect. And give a little stir here. Now this is the thing I don't understand. Oh no, don't boil over. So this is the thing I don't understand about the instructions. They say 50 milliliters. Okay, that's easy enough to understand. But then they break it down to, please add 1 teaspoon plus 3 tablespoons. Wouldn't you just put 3 tablespoons in a teaspoon? So why the short amount first? Does anybody know? I don't. So, with that, I'm going to add some vitamin D whole milk to this deliciousness. And I have a table and a half spoon here. So I will just add this instead of trying to do it 3 times. Keep your life simple. And then we are supposed to put this on a simmer. And we let this simmer for 3 minutes. And by that time, the meatballs should be done. Okay, stop boiling. Have I told you I don't know how to cook? Yeah, obviously. So, I'm going to let that boil, and we will wait until the meatballs are finished after this, and I will show you the final look at it. All right, the meatballs are done. Look at that. Oh, I hear they're sizzling. Oh, yummy. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh, I do, with that gravy on top. Yum. So with all of that, I am going to go enjoy my dinner. Hopefully you have a good evening, and make sure to check out some more of my videos. Also, don't forget to subscribe, check out the other videos, and make sure to hit that little bell. When I post more videos, you will get the notification. So with that, I'm off. Have a good evening, and we will talk to you later.